look, there's projects that come along that you feel like, God, this is fortified with vitamins and minerals. This is a powerful teaching and learning tool for us. Not only is it an amazing disaster movie, like action packed and thrilling and gripping, but it's actually really good for us.
Congrats on the show. It's incredible. I was sobbing watching this. I was watching it with my sister. We kept squeezing each other's hands because it's so intense. I'm wondering, as actors getting into that mindset of these real life characters who made some very tough ethical decisions, what made you each want to take on these roles? Vera, let's hear from you first.
Just by virtue of the fact that the story. Look, there's projects that come along that you feel like, God, this is fortified with vitamins and minerals. This is a powerful teaching and learning tool for us. Not only is it an amazing disaster movie, like action packed and thrilling and gripping, but it's actually really good for us. And we got to have the willingness to look at the past to address the future. We have to have the willingness to look at the way we operate, look at our plans and our, and what's not working and how best to fix it. But I also just in terms of the role, to me, it was a great gift. It's an incredibly complex and nuanced role.
Well, I think as actors, so often the conflict is so deeply personal and therefore smaller.
Yeah.
And this was so massive. Yeah. It was both these characters trying to preserve a community of people. Mm-hmm. So the stakes are so beyond yourself. Yeah. And we rarely have the opportunity to tackle that kind of a character with that kind of crushing responsibility. So that was drew me to it immediately.
And, that's the thing, too. I was talking to Julie in the other room, and, she said that you don't usually take your work home with you, but she got very emotional. We were talking about one scene in particular in episode 5. And it was crazy. So I'm wondering, these are things we've also noticed in the real world with pandemic, doctors making ethical decisions like this. What is one of the biggest takeaways you want audiences to recognize through your characters when watching this miniseries?
Well, what I take away from it always is look, these are our heroes, the doctors and nurses and caretakers. They're our heroes. They're a certain breed of human and it's about compassion. It's a compassion. Like they are ordained. They got to do it. They can't help themselves, but fix people and help people and put others, uplift others and I think that, in a way it is, it honors them, the script. It's a tribute to them. It is I self-reflect when I see it and I say, how can I have more compassion? Mm-hmm. What can I do more on a daily basis? Like, how can I shift the energy? How can I spread light in darkness, in this present darkness? Simple as that.
Yeah. Before I wrap, obviously, Sheri, if you have anything to add to what Vera has to say?
I'll just say that I got a text from a dear friend yesterday from the Atlanta airport. She'd seen the trailer. She's an oncology nurse. She said that from August 12th on, she thinks the series will be presented for nursing classes on ethics and death and dying. And she said for 40 years, she always thought she knew what she would do in any situation. And now she feels like she has some soul searching to do. So that's from a 40-year nurse. Mm-hmm. So I think the series does have a lot to offer to a lot of folks on a very specific level. Yeah,
definitely. Well, thank you so much, ladies. It's been such a pleasure chatting with you. And again, congrats on the series.